and they start to jump around, and they start to tumble down, and they fall down.
Polotricks Tuesday. Welcome to another edition of Polotricks Tuesday. Every Tuesday we bring you the latest in politics, and I'm happy to be joined by, of course, a very good friend of mine. I tell him he's the hottest man in St. Martin right now, all the way from Congo, Mr. Olivier Ambassador Arinel. I say it good.
You're doing your best, man. At least you don't saying it like Sarah or Gracia.
Or Mr.
Or dead conks, they send it there to talk nonsense.
Well, Olivier, what you expect? You ruffle feathers and you think that you ain't going to get clapped back? They're gonna come back. They're gonna come for you, Olivier. They're gonna come for you.
Feathers. Listen, ruffling up feathers has to be done with the truth. But if I ruffle feathers and it's a lie, it's a slander. But tell me one thing I have.
Yeah, but Olivier,
I said that is a lie.
I know. I ain't saying that you said anything that was a lie. I'm saying that you were called a what? An empty vessel. An empty vessel. What's so empty about you, Olivier?
I don't know, because my bank book pushing you empty. Because tell them I say, a lot of them politicians come and beg for money. Keep from the National Alliance, keep from all of them, even DP, them dead cunts. But I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep my secrets closed until they release. Because you see the thing they have, Andrew, it's the only little slander they created when I wanted to start my airline. They bring this lady out, slandering everybody. I file a criminal complaint, and that thing went away. Now what they do? Like Sarah Westcott Williams told a Haitian young girl that I told not to run on the DP list because they're gonna shaft you. Not to run on the DP list because they're gonna backstab you. They said the girl, oh, I had this con, I had that con, all kind of con.
Oh, it looks like we have some. Olivier, can you hear me? We breaking up.
Along with them.
You were breaking up. Yeah, sorry. The last thing we hear is that you were all kind of con. The last thing we hear is that the last thing we heard was that you were all kind of con.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something now. There's one thing about me. When I start to speak, Andrew, I speak the truth. I've never been prosecuted in my life for nothing.
Yeah, not many can say that. Not many can say that. Now, of course, Olivier,
say it louder.
I said not many can say that. Not many can say that. Now, as far as this election season is concerned,
not many can say that. Of course not.
As far as this election season is concerned, you see who you looking at when it comes to this election season. Give me your whole synopsis of what you think the political landscape looking like for this.
I think any gonna end up with four seats. It's gonna be between any and the up. Dead Kong Sarah might end up getting one or two. And because, obviously they got people in St. Martin that love corruption, so they're going to end up continue to vote for those. For example, if you look at the lady that went on PJD2 and run her mouth, a big mouth, you know what I mean? We got a lot of people in St. Martin believe because they got Dutch passport, they can run their mouth in St. Martin. You know what I mean? And for me, they can't run their mouth. You understand? Even you, Andrew, if you start running your mouth too big in St. Martin, I might put you out. With all the friends being you be. If you run your mouth too big, I'm going to put you out too. But you still have pennies, Andrew. A lot of people, even Sarah, I'm going to put out.
Where you going to send her back? Where you going to send her?
You from friend side, on the friend side.
We won. We won? Olivier, we won?
The way I want this election to go and the way I want to ask the people to do this election is simple. Give a party 5 seats. Give any party 4 seats. Give Christopher 2 seats. Give BP 0 seats because Theo Heilager is trying to safeguard the little bit he got before he go to prison. Like I always tell people, no, you've been convicted in a court of law as a criminal. You're a criminal. If you go to appeal and you appeal and they still find you as a criminal, that's how it is. You're a criminal. So therefore, the whole shabam need to go. I'm in Congo, Andrew, minding my business. Let me sit on the yeah. They might drop my phone up on my hand, and then he might have to run for me or shoot some fella on the road there. And I'm in Congo and I do business Congo. I do business France. I do business DR. I do business around the world. And these dead gang people have enough to come put up something that old. Tell them find something new. If they say, oh, I got a lot of women, I'm gonna say, okay, now you're talking the truth. I do. Pretty, beautiful. Yeah. I'm gonna say, okay, that way. But when you start lying, you're not gonna catch me. They got a bunch of dead gangs on the party, Andrew. For example, I see you interview a fellow named Darrell York there. I got questions for he. I want to know who giving him money and how he getting money to run campaign. This is what I want to know. And these are the things that people in need to start asking questions.
Olivier, this is a hardworking man.
Ain't got no money.
Oh my
Fireman
God.
ain't got no money to run no campaign in Sinach. So how they get? Why are you don't ask them the tough questions? I want to look at it and then I make an honest living. Huh? I know one thing for sure. If I do run, Andrew, and you got Dutch passport, I put in you as a candidate.
No. I ain't running. No, I ain't running. No.
You know what?
Nah.
The Minister of Media and Communication.
Communications? Yeah.
Because
maybe.
without you, we don't got no media in St. Martin. But on a serious note, Andrew, we have to start taking things in serious note. By the way, I saw the up party Congress via it looked like pretty good turn.
Yeah, it was a good turnout. It was about 600 people, 700 people I hear.
But I hope all them people there come because if you got a big turnout and a lot of them people can't.
It's a good thing he just cut off the people because otherwise you don't know what he might say. Olivier, you pick one spot, Olivier, because the signal keep on dropping.
Hi, Andrew. You interviewing me all the way in Africa. I the first man you ever interview in Africa, right?
Yes, that's true. That's history.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a foot. I can't hear you.
No, I was saying, yeah, this is history.
Wait. This communication, Andrew, why are we gonna try?
Yeah.
Freeze up, right?
You had freeze up, but now you're good. You guys try to pick one spot.
Freezing up, man.
Yeah, try to pick one spot. Pick
now?
what's wait, go back inside. Yes, okay. A little better, yeah.
Is it better now?
Yes, but stay there. Stay there. Don't
Okay.
move. All right.
Yeah, no problem. I ain't gonna go back outside.
Yeah.
Seems like
Yeah, the signal is bad outside. So I think we were taking it from the people at the Up Congress. Okay, so what do you think about the Up Congress itself? The Up Congress itself. What do you think about that?
me, partner, man, to be quite frank with you, I don't want nobody to consider me a hypocrite. You know how I feel about the Up. They got a couple ministers that I don't agree with. I don't agree with Francisco. I don't agree with a lot of things ministers there. Unfortunately, I think they have some young candidates that inside of Up they have to give opportunities, not those who were already in parliament. They need to elect those that was not in parliament, and those that are not being influenced by undeclared financial means or are being supported by persons that cannot indicate how they are granting those type of support to those people. So, and me, I'm going to endorse someone in St. Martin, and I want the people of St. Martin to vote for that person. I am going to endorse because if that person should become a parliamentarian, you can rest assured that all of the persons that I do business with that trust me in this world will be looking at St. Martin. I'm going to endorse someone, Andrew. I'm waiting after postulation day for me to endorse this gentleman, and I'm going to throw all my weight behind him. But I'm not going to do like some people give people money to run campaigns. No, 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 no. We're going to do this thing correct. You have to write laws. You have to structure. St. Martin people need integrity. And a lot of people in St. Martin don't understand, Andrew, the structure of political. You have up, you have A, you have DP, Kong, you got Christopher that form his party, you got the liberals, extreme liberal party. Everybody has a right. Not because you don't like the up party, because it has the implement of what Theo Heiliger has left there and all the others have left there, but people forgot that they came from the DP. It's like, they came from the DP and all of that good stuff, but they're not criticizing the DP. That means that everybody on the up party is candidates that doesn't have integrity. There are people in the up party that has integrity. I don't want to mention their name because I don't want up party to have a friction amongst the candidates and to feel against each other. But there are several people inside of the up party that has integrity. But if you can count, I can tell you the top three people in the DB party don't have integrity for sure.
I'm sure
In the
you're gonna tell me.
National Alliance, there are several people, but I ain't gonna mention it now. I'm gonna
Oh, okay,
mention
good.
it later because I
Thank
want you
God.
to interview me some more. But you want me to come back on your Tuesday shows?
Yeah, I do want you to come back, and I don't want you to mash them up on the first Tuesday. So that's a good thing. It's a good
Correct.
thing you're taking your time.
We got until January, but I don't know when this prime minister gonna call election, Andrew.
Listen, I don't know. It has been the craziest thing, Olivier, because I watched her during the press briefing last weekend when she say that,
I think it's money she looking for, man. She
but the-
waiting on the Dutch to
but
see if they could slide something through.
but here is Olivier. This is what I don't get. She sat there and told the press that, oh, the voting bureau members are new. They gotta get their feet wet. And then when they get their feet wet, she gonna meet with them, and the civil registry still have to clean, and it ain't clean, but it gonna get cleaned. But election is gonna be before February 12th, but it's supposed to be January constitutionally. But now just take back 60 days or 90 days, and all of this confusion is what killing
Look
me
like if
because
she gonna
every
go,
week.
but Andrew, let me tell you something now. But if she going to go until February, when I come to let me form a political party, quick now.
I don't think we're gonna have time to register. We have to meet.
But if she gonna go until February, that gonna give me enough time because you see what happens, Andrew. I don't want to run. I need a good prime minister. I need a good minister of finance. I got some people there that could do the work. But if they're gonna go until February, that give me enough time to move some things. Call my wealth manager there at
Be
City Wealth
careful.
Management and tell them
Yeah, but
cash out some
Olivier,
stocks and bonds that I have.
they got 8 parties so far. 8. You want
How
to be
much
number 9?
parties?
8 parties.
Listen, we're gonna offer all of them some money. Let us all join under one coalition from now. I think they're gonna do it, man.
They
Yeah,
gonna do it.
man. You tell them don't waste the money. All of these small parties we just join under one coalition. You see, in
DP
countries like
a
the
small
Kenya
party.
Republic,
DP a small
yeah,
party.
yeah, listen. But countries like the Dominican Republic, Congo, and a lot of different countries, like for example, in Congo, you have 900 political parties. So everybody forming different coalition. Yeah, man, everybody forming different coalition to form one block. In the Dominican Republic, you got almost what 59 parties. You call that they making coalition? So me, I could go down to Mountain form a party, merge everybody into one, and we just go as a force. Say that one want this, get that one, since that one want that. Let me just chop up St. Martin and then the plate of food, and we just give everybody some food to eat. Since everybody know how to pick St. Martin better.
But what about
But you know what the starting is, Andrew?
what about
Look.
having I
Listen.
listen.
Huh? Listen. There was something that was said to me quite some time back, and by a very prominent politician, not of St. Martin. He said to me, when you vote for people that are financially distressed, when they go into office, they're going to eat everything.
Mhm,
That's what's going on with St. Martin right now.
mhm.
They don't got no money, but they're running, but they have to answer to some people. So look for the candidate that is willing to work for you in parliament. But when you see a candidate that is associated with someone or an organization that have been associated with other candidates that have fall into criminal activities, got arrested, and stay away from that candidate because it's the same thing that going over and over and over and over again.
But what, they have innocent until proven guilty, it's Olivier, so stop your shit. They got innocent until proven guilty. Okay? And at the same time, St. Martin has 114 cultures. Therefore, the reflection of the country is the reflection of our parliament. I always say it and I'm going to continue saying it. So that's why they have so much parties for a little 16 square miles island.
Listen,
a little 16
you
square
can't
miles.
stop the people them. They're gonna make him more big again, Andrew. They're gonna make him more big again. You can't stop the people them, Andrew, from running election. Down, he wants to run. Leave him run. For example, Sarah Wesker William Gang go pick up this name there. He'd be helping the birds them. Name there on Facebook. Something Queen. He got two-tone color, man. He pink and he black.
Stop.
He got two-tone
Oh
color.
my God, Cedric. You talk about Cedric Ortega.
Yeah, but this man now, he cannot be credible anymore. He used to beat every single body up. Now he jumped on the Democratic Party bandwagon, and suddenly only the up bad for him, Sarah Wesker, no more bad for him. So now I asked him a couple of questions. He can come and call me all kind of name. I have to smile. I tell him, Panama, you need 2 commas behind your name before you can come fight with me. I don't fight with people that don't even have 1 comma. But then when I start to argue like that, Andrew, people gonna say, oh Lord, Olivier, you can't be doing that. You can't be talking, oh, you're ignorant, oh, you're arrogant. But arrogance is not affiliated with the truth. Arrogance is affiliated with lies. So the man start attacking me and and said, oh, I supporting a criminal organization. So I turn around and I asked him, Andrew, what about Sarah that hired a $235 million university tax break? She gave 80 million in her son-in-law. Son-in-law, we are forgetting about the son-in-law, the accountant. That was part of the board and this one and that one. Everybody gonna go hide. And who related to who and who related. This is why, Andrew, I am happy my mother Haitian, you know. I happy my mother Haitian because nobody can say I related to them. Because when I got to zip you, I zip you. When I got to get rid of you, I get rid of you. Because this is what's going on in St. Martin. So
Listen,
because Miguel
everybody,
Believers related to who and who related to who, that mean they got the same power, they're abusing people. These are
everybody,
people that run for the election, Andrew.
yeah, but everybody have a right to say things. Everybody have a right to say something. You're not the only one who's supposed to be talking, Olivier.
Listen, everybody don't have a right to talk. No. The
What?
people that have a right to talk, you see what happened when I give all you people them Andrew like you, big mouth in St. Martin? And I tell you already, the only reason why I gonna accept you, Andrew, is because you live all your life in St. Martin. We're gonna transcribe it, we're gonna make you St. Martin. The reason why is because St. Martin is a colonized island that give people Dutch passport and they can go on radio and make them more big. But where they come from their country, they can't make no more big. I could talk like that because I was born on Front Street. A Dutch passport does not make me from St. Martin. You know what make me from St. Martin? The fact that my neighbor string was cut in St. Martin. So Sarah Wesker could climb how high she want because she was acknowledged too. She was born on the French side. You understand? And no matter what people want to say, nobody can say they got more love than me, than my island because I was born there. She's always in my heart. There's a difference when you're born someplace, right?
Yeah, I
Especially
know.
at 3 o'clock in the morning, and when you migrate someplace like you and that Dominican or St. Kitts woman that opened up big on the radio, and that fella and a bunch of people just Cursulinians going on my political list, and I can't even run in Cursul to go into parliament in Cursul. Everybody wants rape St. Martin. You're only looking at that. Call
We
me
are,
whatever you want.
we are melting pot, Olivier. Behave. We are melting
No,
pot.
listen. That melting pot thing there, you're talking a little too much about the pot melting. The pot is melting. The country is in dire distress. Let me share something with you. Let us St. Martin deregister in St. Martin and go register in Holland and see how long that immigration process is going to take when you got to get social security. Not because you're Dutch citizen, I mean, you're from the Netherlands. Go Aruba now, or go Curaçao. But when if Sylvia Jacob is no longer the Prime Minister of St. Martin, and she has to deregister for St. Martin and come back to St. Martin, she will have to go through immigration process. Not me. I born Lakai, St. Martin. That's the new discussion. You know what I'm going to do, Andrew? Whenever I decide to become Prime Minister in St. Martin,
What are you gonna do, Olivier? What are you gonna
and whenever we decide to really have a constitution, because we don't have a constitution, is in the Constitution of St. Martin must state only those who were born in St. Martin can be the Prime Minister of St. Martin and Deputy Prime Minister of St. Martin. No matter where you're from,
That
you can
is
go and become
that is
parliamentarian. And we have to
discriminatory. That is
separate
discrimination.
parliament
That is
from
discrimination,
executive office.
Olivier. Olivier, that's discrimination.
Discrimination. Well, I
You
racist.
crazy?
Yeah,
You
thank
can't
you.
do that, Olivier. You
I'm
can't do that.
racist.
You can't
What do
do
you mean I
that.
can't do
You
that?
racist, yes.
Well, guess what?
Might
Want
as
me
well
to
you
explain
go get a
something?
folding
You want me to
chair.
explain something?
Go get a folding chair then.
In Holland, listen, wait now. In Holland, they look for your black. Let me swear all the way in Congo. You know. In Holland, they will vote for your black skin that come from Suriname down in that bush down there.
Yes,
They vote for you.
they got Suriname parliamentarians.
For you
It's
to become prime
in
minister.
Holland.
Why be
What's wrong with
respect,
you?
my son? In
What?
the United States, can you become president of the United States being born in the United States or Dominican Republic or Haiti or any other country around? So I don't want rapes in Martin like
Who the vice?
whore.
Wait,
You have to be
The
born in
vice
St. Martin
president
to
of the
become prime
United
minister.
States. The vice president of the United States, Olivier. Where's he from?
But born in idea. You know me. So that
So maybe he cut it
marketplace
off,
now.
boy.
You're
Jesus
not
Christ.
listening.
Yeah, I hear you.
You sound just like the lady from the marketplace. Listen to what I'm saying to you again.
Okay.
Listen to your future prime minister. Listen. Listen to your future prime minister. That's going to get the country out of debt. In order for you to become prime minister under the constitution of a rightful nation, you have to be born in St. Martin. I don't care where your mother come from, your father come from, your bedroom come from, your side chick. No, I don't care where they come from. All I'm saying, you have to be born in St. Martin. So people like Sarah, who lick out St. Martin, all of them years, lick it out clean, will never become prime minister. See, people like Sylvia
He was
Jacob
our first
will
prime
never
minister.
become prime minister. People like William Marlin can't become prime minister again. If you're not born in St. Martin, that is how the world is. If we're talking about building a nation, we have to think about that. I'm not saying that you don't have rights, Andrew. You got rights. Everybody else have rights. You got rights. But we have to transcribe you into St. Martin. We have to have you lift up your hand and say you solemnly swear and plead allegiance to the people of St. Martin, not to some king in the Netherlands. I plead allegiance to the king of the Netherlands. How are you going to represent St. Martin? When you plead in allegiance to a king. Plead allegiance to St. Martin, then we have a garbage mountain in the back of government buildings. We can have poor people in St. Martin. So when you realize that aspect, you see, for example, in Congo, I could come and invest, I could do my business, I could do everything I want, but I can't become part of their political system. As a matter of fact, in the Dominican Republic, it is illegal to even give an opinion on political matters if you're not a Dominican citizen.
Oh yeah.
In some countries, it's too. All over the world is like, you think you can become prime minister in Bahamas if you weren't born in Bahamas and have a Bahamian citizenship or other places in the world? And then we in St. Martin, we are melting pot. New York is a melting pot. New York is a melting pot with American citizens that was born there. Yes. And American citizens that were not born in New York melting pot or wherever they born cannot become president of the United States. So therefore, you cannot become prime minister in these beautiful towns of St. Martin if you're not born there. That's my political position.
No, but MP Bryson, look, MP Bryson, this is exactly why I have confidence in you. You're a very intelligent young man. I know that from day one when I met you, which you know how that goes. Yep. And this is the level of discussion you need in Parliament, that's right, in those committees. I hope the audience and the people are listening. This is
Parliament right here would love nothing better than to say, let's allocate 10 million guilders towards helping our issues in social needs and so on. But how are we to do that when we have all of these conditions of, well, you can't get more liquidity, you need to cut, you need to do this. Many of us feel like we're in a position where we can't fully extend our ability to legislate.
But my decision is to stay where I'm at. At the end of the day, the way that MP Rolando Bryson leads, he allows me to work. He gives me that freedom to work. It's not always a phone call of pressure or do this, do that, don't do this, and that's part of the reason that I'm able to produce.
Any of the difficulties that this government faces today, I didn't sit down, do nothing, and have my staff write press releases. No, I got up and asked myself from opposition benches, what can I do? So I read my constitution, the one I swore to uphold, which gives us the rights to bring laws, to bring amendments, interpellation rights, inquiry rights. So we asked ourselves the questions at the time, what have we done? Regardless of...
He has represented this country qua what is expected of a parliamentarian professionally, and I can align myself with that.
Simply gone through a very difficult economic time and are simply asking of the tax department an opportunity to have a payment plan. And it seems that this is really done kind of like if they feel like, how you talk to them, it's extreme.
Some of them even say, is the guns on one coco, so they won't let me play, and they blaming polio. Who they think they could fool? All we know they better do pass. Polio or no polio, man we won, we must. Mama when they hear, they go get the carnival. Oh, all masqueraders on here. Well they didn't care if it was official, but they start turning peace on the street. And they start to jump around, and they start to tumble down, and they fall down on the ground. If you see how they care. But what was so comical in the midst of Bacchanal? Rain comes and wash out Martin Bay. Who they think they could fool? All we know they better do pass. Polio or no polio, man we won, we must. Mama when they hear, they go get the carnival. Oh, all masquerade.
Tell them to never ever worry. Don't mind how things looking hard. I said to tell them never ever worry. Don't mind how you're suffering bad. Never ever worry. What I'm saying is true.
All right. Now, as far as the candidates, what advice do you have for the candidates as the election process starts? You're going
As far as who?
as far as the candidates is concerned, what advice?
Candidates?
Yeah, what advice do you have for all the candidates? All candidates.
The advice I would give to candidates, don't take money, 20,000, 30,000 from people to help you get elected. And then when you go into office, you cannot resolve the problems of the people.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah.
So you see me, Andrew, if I run for campaign, nobody
They
can
shackle
offer me
you. They
money
go
because
shackle
they
you.
got
They go
money.
shackle you.
Correct. You understand what I'm saying? So, to win an election in St. Martin, you might need maybe $300,000, $400,000. Name one candidate running on any political list that has $200,000 to $300,000 or $400,000 to run their own political campaign. So that means somebody getting money.
Wait, I could call some.
Who?
Krisha Heliger Martin.
Who?
Krisha.
Grisha Heliger. Martin got 300, 400. Andrew, listen, I don't want to put some secrets out between me and my girl, Stop that, Andrew. You're looking for my mouth, Andrew. Stop it, man. Lord, man, don't do that, Andrew.
Luke Mercelina.
Don't do it. Don't put me on a spot like that.
Luke
Leave me
Mercelina.
my little thing alone.
What about Luke Mercelina?
Huh?
Luke Mercelina.
Who?
Luke Mercelina.
Who?
The
That's
leader.
how much money they pay up Cahill? Cahill Hospital, they pay that kind of money?
He's a
Andrew,
doctor. He's a doctor.
When I come to run, I'm going to call my banker You know, something that's called wealth management. You gotta have a certain amount of commas for you to do that. But, you know, the good thing is I'm gonna cash some of my stocks and bonds and I'm gonna dump it. And I'm gonna say, this is what I got. I don't need nobody can bribe me.
You know,
You see, no one can bribe me.
that's
No
why the
one can come
discussion,
to me and
Olivier.
tell me this is the fact. You see, Andrew, every time people in St. Martin waiting for Ava Airways plane to fly, they need to check how much time on my reservation system, 10 cents and 30 cents I've been making for every booking. You see, people in St. Martin, they believe with their eyes. They don't believe with the pen. Me, I believe with the pen, not with the eyes. Because I know a lot of people driving out in St. Martin, they can't pay GB. I know a lot of people went to Marshall, Montana, and they can't buy food and cost you less after Marshall, Montana gone. I know a lot of pobos in St. Martin. I know people in St. Martin, Andrew, that will refuse to pay their employees for 2 months to get enough money to pump money into political campaigns to be able to influence ignorant young boys. Just to be able to keep contracts going. I know so much things are going on in Zimmer, but Olivier, I went there, you could talk whatever you want. I got it like that. Baby. I got it like that. They
Okay,
could
okay,
all kiss my
okay,
and you
Olivier.
finish this one.
Oli-
They could all kiss my
Yes, yes.
drum.
I get it. I get it. All right, Olivier. Now, GB, you just mentioned something that makes sense. You know, what the hell we going to do with GB? What we going to do with GB, Olivier?
We gotta send them home. You see, I tell Gracia,
Again?
don't run with DP. I tell her, don't run with DP. It's best that you form your own political party. But you see, I don't think she believes in her own capacity. But if she had that $400,000 that you claim
Wait,
just now, Andrew,
wait. I
well,
didn't
Theo
say
can take it to her mattress. Because I know
listen.
Theo can't
Wait.
declare nothing now.
Hold on,
She could
hold on,
run her own political party.
hold on. I said, what we gonna do with GB? Not what we gonna do with Krisha. What we gonna do with GEBE, or Electricity and Utility Company?
Oh, GB.
Yes.
I thought you said DP. Sorry, the
No.
internet bad. Oh, God, GB. Oh, Lord of mercy. Why this internet thing come through, son? Okay, GB.
Yes.
Andrew,
Yeah. We
what we
lost.
need to do is we need to do a full forensic audit going back 10 years in that company. Once we conduct the forensic audit in that company, GB needs to transform from heavy duty, bad environment, oil gas into natural LPG gas. Now, how are we going to get that done? I'm not going to tell the people of St. Martin right now. I'm going to leave that in my pocket. So if I do decide in the future to run, I can bring a plan with my friends that are from Switzerland and Germany to get it done. So
selfish.
basically, you just need to do. I can't be giving
You so
National Alliance
selfish. You
Minister of
selfish.
Rami
You
all of these
selfish,
plans.
Olivier, you selfish. Because Christopher does say the same thing. He just always say, I got a solutions for everything, but only if you elect me, or only if you put the now in government.
Okay, Andrew. Okay. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do, Andrew. Con, excuse my English, I say con. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do. Beep that out. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do. Andrew, what we need to do is build a waste to energy plant next to the plant of GB. We need to start telling Sol we need our land back. See all that land we Sol got a tank, we need it back. Now your problem, what you gonna do? Figure out some place else. We take our land. Part of the plan, Andrew, there's major companies like Siemens. They have technologies at this present moment that LPG can become your new point of electricity. So you create a tax rebate for every home in St. Martin that is going to put solar panels or whatnot on their home. You give them a tax rebate for every energy they send back to the grid. So every energy point that you send back to my grid, I give you that as a rebate on your electricity bill. And what we need to do to get GB out of debt, Andrew, is to sincerely go and collect all of the monies that the hotels owe GB for all of these years. But the reason why GB can't get the money, Andrew, is because they bribe up all of them executives. And that's the reality.
Okay.
And then on top of that, Andrew, we got hotels, we got different organizations and businesses that owe Simat hundreds of millions of dollars. But then again, if you go take a little dollar from them, buys them, a little 30,000, a little 40,000, how are you going to send your inspectors down there to shut down the hotel until they pay you?
As far as justice is concerned, I know that you're very passionate about justice. Anything that you would tell the upcoming candidates when it comes to justice, how to handle justice in St. Martin, Olivier?
Repeat that again.
Justice. I know justice is very dear to your heart in St. Martin, the justice portfolio. So how you think that...
Simple.
Yeah.
Simple. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Every law-abiding citizen that is not ludicrous will have the right to bear arms.
Oh,
Simple
I
as that.
know he was going to go with a bear arms thing. Oh, my
I'm a conservative, Andrew.
Oh, my
If the
God.
police department, for example, look at police. Look. You think that the justice can listen citizens to be able to protect. I'm a
So
law-abiding citizen.
you shoot everybody. That's your solution.
No,
Shoot everybody.
Shoot the one that in your life. Shoot one. For example, like I have the rights to bear arms because I have a permit to bear my arm. In Congo, I have my bodyguard and my people, and I have my right to bear arms. Not everybody, for example, a police officer pull you over. Suppose you have a relationship with your wife or somebody you cut, and they find out. They pull you over, and the man have a beef with you to threaten you. How are you going to solve that problem? Go by the police department where the internal affairs is the same police department, where the immigration is. No, first of all, before Andrew, I gave the people the rights to bear arms based upon the right to bear arms is only based upon qualification. What we will do was split the entire Justice Department up. Internal affairs cannot be with the police department. Immigration cannot be. Every single department, I'm gonna make sure every single chief don't like each other. So I know that internal affairs will really investigate the police them. We gotta separate them.
Okay.
Now the immigration system, by law, but the immigration system, it's discriminatory in its own aspect. For example, I know several that are married. St. Martin, born
Got a connection problem again, Olivier. Connection problem. Hold on.
whatever the case may be,
Uh-huh.
and they cannot obtain their residency. Why? Why? It's discriminatory. The fact that I tell you, born in Simati, you need to be prime minister, you're saying that's discriminatory. That's discriminatory because in Holland, they got all kind of people married to all kind of people that they get their resident right. Give the people them their right. So therefore, they want to know all about the Spanish woman. And guess what? Is there enough people in St. Martin, so much immigrants? Convert those immigrants into legal immigrants that can contribute to the tax system.
They already contributing to the tax system, though, Olivier. They already because most of the time when they go
Video. But barber, here we don't use blow dryer when you're barbering, so got a blow dryer on another fella there, and I didn't hear what you said. So I apologize to you and the people listening. Tell me again.
I was telling you that well, I actually lost my train of thought, but I was telling you when it comes to the immigration in St. Martin, when it comes to immigration. Okay. You hear me? You hear me? We get a little connection again. Hold on. Yeah.
Better now?
Yeah, much better. So what I was saying is the immigration system in St. Martin. So under Olivier Arenel, you won't just deport everybody. You won't deport everybody.
Wait. Baba got this thing, Lord, I can't hear him, man. Because that question sound like a good one.
He said
Let me
it's
see if
somewhat
I
like
go outside again.
all
Move
my
to the
questions
table.
good. Oh my God.
Ask the question.
I was asking that as far as
Uh-huh.
immigration is concerned. So that means that he really zooming in on his ear, really. Okay, what I'm saying is, Jesus, Olivier, move your ear. That looks so horrible. What's zooming in the ear?
I just gotta hear this question.
So that
Look,
means,
Andrew, look
yeah,
Congo. You see?
yeah, I see it. I
I'm
see
in
it.
Congo, Andrew.
Yes,
You
immigration.
calling me, I'm in the jungle.
I
You
hear.
calling me in the jungle, asking me good question. I put it by my ear so I can hear you, Andrew.
Okay. So immigration. Will
Okay.
will you be deporting people from other countries if you become part of the political system?
People that has been deported out of other countries, part of the political system, were they born in St. Martin, Andrew?
Oh my God.
That way asking me if people who was deported can become part of St. Martin political system?
No. I'm saying that if you, Olivier Arenel, become part of the political system in St. Martin, will you call
Uh-huh.
for deportation of all illegals in St. Martin?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's my one. Okay.
No. The
Because
first thing I'm going to
you look like one of those radical people.
But listen now, I ask my question. What I'm going to call for is for every single illegal person to come to my task force in a period of this time. And if you are proven not to be a criminal or have any kind of criminal record from the country you come from, I'm going to ship you out. But if you don't have a criminal record and you're a law-abiding person for all those years in St. Martin, I'm going to make you legal because I need to build a country. Because at the end of the day, who going to pick up all them garbage on Pondfield when I'm ready to make that hill small? You and I?
Yeah, us.
Me and you?
Yeah, we're gonna get a little
Are you the
contract.
first one I'm going to deport, Andrew? You're the first one I'm going to deport because you got permanent residency, you're not going to Dutch passport. Yeah, you're the first one I'm going to deport because you didn't get Dutch passport.
Oh my God, Olivier, this is not about me. This is about the people of St. Martin, no man. Stop now.
No, I will not deport them, Andrew. On a serious note, I will sit down and evaluate every single. I'll put a task force together with key points. Every single citizen from another country, check to see what are. But one thing I'm going to do, Andrew, the whites that are illegal in St. Martin will have to go through the system. Because guess what? Dutch people that was born in Holland that have a Dutch passport back in the Netherlands and Tilly's, that doesn't necessarily mean you could just come and live in the Netherlands and Tilly's and work. But
Olivier.
Dead Conk Sarah, Dead Conk Sarah and Dead Conk William Allen, when they went Holland, they signed that thing over. Now that Rolando Brighton is trying to pass a lot of nonsense that these people do, Dutch people could just come in St. Martin and take jobs that local people can't do.
Okay, but Olivier, you be careful now because people are very scared right now of Africa, African countries going against the whites. Don't bring it over here in St. Martin, please.
African countries going against whites. But I don't see that.
What happened with Niger? What happened in Niger?
This is my barber. What color you be?
Yes,
What you be in Congo? 30 years living in Congo. But what are you talking about? Hold on there. Look at next one here.
Yes.
What are you talking about? Africa?
What I'm saying is but I'm saying
You mean Suriname they're going after? What are you talking about here, man? It's Suriname they're going after? You crazy, man.
What happened in Niger?
What you're talking about.
What happened in Niger?
No. Niger is going after the abuse that it has been enduring for years and years and years from the colonizers. That is France, that the French people on the French side going through too. And the same abuse that the Dutch people shove a finger up in them. doing in St. Martin today. Same abuse that they're doing in Curacao. Get your finger there in Iowa. But then I want to talk about self-concern. Let me talking things that I people don't know about African country. No, Papa. No. We have to evaluate every person, including the citizens as well and their immigration status in Zimbabwe.
Okay, so no discrimination. Everybody.
Everyone is equal for me. And guess what? How much of these people living in the marina we check it? How much of those messages with a Colombian woman we check?
They come in here for a good
How
time.
much? Who paying them messages them? We doing? We paying them? Our immigration officers need to. They ain't doing the work good. Huh? Who paying them?
Who paid it? Who paying the gendarmes? Who paying the gendarmes on the French side? Well, of
Me and
course.
you.
Yes,
Me
we
and
gotta. Yeah, it's a system.
So therefore, they got to go them messages because I could turn my people into messages. I don't need messages. Why need them for? They walking along the airport as they did a supervisor. They walking on the plantation to check the Negro workers or something like that. Wait, what going on there? Hard working Samaritan people who are immigration officers doing a good job at the airport. Or that skinny Curaconian who think he bad boy down there, running there. No, boss. We don't need to stoop up. That's why they got so much tension in the Justice Department. And a bunch of them from the union want to go on political lists as they could fix things when they get elected. We're not there as a union fix nothing. Is elected, they're going to fix something.
You know, you just cut off at the perfect time now.
This is why I tell you, Andrew, I believe me, I don't need none of the counts to build St. Martin. I do St. Martin, with St. Martin, together with all the friends of St. Martin. And national interest is respected.
You know,
National interest must be respected. There ain't no patriotism in St. Martin.
for some reason you look like you have issues with other nationalities, not Olivier, and I think you need to
I
like.
don't have no issues with none.
You see, God works in mysterious ways. You're cutting off good Olivier. Olivier,
Involved into my political system. And my mother, right? Let me tell you something. My mother migrated to St. Martin 65 years ago, back till she died. She good for Cloudwater used to come down, but my mother had education food. When he drunk in the little tail, jump in the little Subaru and go home. Used to come down to my mother's house. Okay? Yeah, I tell you?
I hear
So
you.
come tell me nothing about your grandfather. He used to come eat nice Haitian food. My mother was one of the first Haitian women in St. Martin. My godmother is a lady named Elaine Vlan Gums. And my godfather is a man named Henry Mattis. Ask them people. My mother never in her life having Dutch rights and French rights make her more big in St. Martin. No time in political system.
Never?
Never. You know my mother always tell me, you from St. Martin, you make him more big. Me, I from Haiti. This document is just for me to have rights to stay and work. But me, I know parler beaucoup. I Martin, born in St. Martin. I can be more big in my political. But if you're not from St. Martin and you have a Dutch passport, take a plane and go to Holland and go make you more big in the white people in Holland them system and see if they don't put you out. Because having a Dutch passport means you are a citizen of the Netherlands. Does not mean you are a citizen of St. Martin. I am a citizen of St. Martin. Silvera Jacob is not a citizen of St. Martin. She's a citizen of Aruba. Check the new system. Check it out. You're going to see. Go to the census office. Ask them for Olivier and their birth certificate. And when I come to your program, I'm going to show you just like I will show you the ID.
Okay, Olivier.
Having a passport does make you a citizen, Martin. This is why when Prime Minister of this good hours on my own mind ready, make it possible person that was born in St. Martin can never be deported, and that was born in St. Martin can vote in St. Martin as well. A Dutch passport does not necessarily make you citizen of St. Martin.
Okay.
That's my immigration policy. And who don't like this, I have a position to stand on.
Okay.
I don't care if your mother Chinese, you come from Tumbantu, your grandmother, I don't give a rat's toot. I have Chinese St. Martiners, Indian St. Martiners, Haitian St. Martiners, Suriname St. Martiners, all of us.
That's actually National Alliance slogan one. All of them are one. Olivier, stick on the one. Olivier, it looked like we lost him. All right. So special Polotricks this Tuesday. Of course, he is in Congo. So thank you so much for tuning in. Of course, tune in tomorrow for the late night. Special thanks to Mr. Olivier Arenel for coming on the program for today. And yeah, hopefully next week we have a better reception. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Some people in the world today don't realize that worries don't pay. Let the people in the world today don't realize that worries don't pay. Resting the worries upon your shoulder, only bringing you older and older. Never ever worry. Don't mind how things looking hard. I said to tell them, never ever worry. Don't mind how you're suffering bad. Never ever worry. What I'm saying is true. Always consider somebody suffering more than you.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais là? Qu'est-ce que tu fais là? But sorry, no sir. They got this game tonight and I can't miss it. Me and my boy, we gotta watch the game, you know. So I bringing this in. You check? Alright, let me watch your leg. Watch your leg.
Sir, sorry. Why so difficult? Look, I'm watching TV here on my phone with the Tel TV Plus app. You really gotta upgrade.
Okay, so miss, tell me about the Tel TV Plus. I gotta hear about this.
Okay, so once you apply for Tel TV Plus,
Okay.
you can enjoy it anytime on the go.
Anytime.
Anytime.
On the go?
On the go, you simply download the app, log into your account at any time, sit back and enjoy. You will never have to miss your match.
Yo, bus driver, take me back to tell him now, please.
SXM, we're taking travel and tourism to new heights. Here we boast spacious check-in areas, 10 passport control points, comfortable departure lounges, and an exciting new airport mall. Finally, there's an airport in the Caribbean that takes your travel plans as seriously as you do. Princess Juliana International Airport. The experience will move you.